Here we are from Las Vegas with Chef Pete.
Hey foodie, Chef Pete, and I'm back again today making one of our classic salads, and this one's called a Cobb salad. And believe it or not, there's no corn cobs in this at all, okay? There's a whole bunch of beautiful ingredients, but the first thing we have to do to make a Cobb salad is make a vinaigrette. So I'm gonna start with a little water and about a teaspoon of sugar here. And then what I'm gonna do is get about a third of a cup, maybe a little less, of red wine vinegar right in there. I'm gonna eyeball this till it looks red enough in my eyes, since I've made this a million times, okay? And that's about good enough, okay? And then what I'm going to do is add some Worcestershire sauce, probably about 2 teaspoons full for this. So we're gonna give it 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1, 2, oop, that was a little more. It's okay, don't worry about it. All right, and then I'm going to add some lemon juice, about a half a lemon or so. I have some beautiful Sicilian juice here. I'm going to use the rest of it up from this bottle, and we'll just pour him right in.
What do you think about that Sicilian?
Sicilian lemons are huge. They're like football. So if you ever been to Sicily, remember they're big monsters like this, and these lemons there come out of the volcanic soil, and they're just huge lemons. Anyway, that's my riff on the lemons, okay? And then let's give it about 1 clove of garlic, and I'm going to use freeze dried. You can use fresh, cut your own, and that's about half of that, okay? And then a little bit of Dijon mustard. Now, Dijon mustard makes good for the vinaigrette, so let's give it about 1, 2, and a little more, 2 tablespoons, okay? All right, and then I'm going to add a little salt here. I think maybe half a tablespoon, and I'm going to add a little bit of pepper just to give it a little something. There we go, because we got that beautiful Dijon mustard in there. And then I'm going to get this good and mixed up here, nice and mixed up. And I started with about a teaspoon of sugar and about a 1/4 cup of water in there. That's what was in the bottom, so you guys know. Okay, so now I'm going to get this going, and I've got here in this cup about a little less than a cup of olive oil, and what we're going to do is just whisk it right in like this, and I'm going to keep whisking. You could use a food processor for this if you like, and we're going to get this little at a time till we get him all in there, because what are we doing? We're emulsifying, getting it together. All right. And there we go. We get every bit of this olive oil at today's price of olive oil. Make sure you use every little bit, okay? And then what I'm going to do is get this all with the spatula right out of here. All of this good olive oil right in there, okay? So now we have that, and then what we'll do is we'll just get this going together here like this. It's not a terribly thick vinaigrette, but it does the job for this Cobb salad we're going to make, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my finger in, because this is my kitchen, and I can do that. I'm very clean, all right?
What about balsamic? Can you put balsamic in?
This calls for red wine vinegar, the traditional, but I'm guessing you can use balsamic if you like. I normally use red wine with this particular one. Okay, so there we go. So what we're going to do with this is set it aside, and we will use it to put on our salads. Okay, so we're going to set this out of the way. All right, so when we come back, we will be making Cobb salad. So this is Pete, thanking you all, as always. Bye. We'll see you, Pete, around the world, beamed out. We're beamed out around the world by YouTube. So there you go. Pete out.